We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. The Halos look for their 7th straight victory next. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Danny Freeman. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. So fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So striding in, David Dahl. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And late reactions, and they got him. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. He hits it high. He hits it deep.
It is out of here. Tie game.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this is what Coors...
Your attention, please. Base hit for the Angels, number 17, Shohei.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. To third. He's right there. To second for 1. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Lifted into the air out towards center field. A ball that's carrying.
Is it enough, though?
He makes the catch, and we are headed down.
Damn.
Digging in, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly.
Come on,
just
come on,
missed it.
carry out,
With this
carry out,
guy's
carry
big
out, carry out,
power,
carry out,
he's
carry
feeling
out,
pretty
carry
good
out,
at the
carry out,
dish.
carry out,
Look for
carry
him to
out.
try and get on
Fuck.
something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Trout is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Two hits and 6 at-bats. Damn. It's terrible.
The final
Damn,
line score
bro.
for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Taijuan Walker is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
For the Rockies, the third baseman.
Digging in, Danny Freeman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Bundy has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Thomas is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
How are you reliable?
In now
You're
for
like
Colorado,
the worst
Danny
fucking pitcher
Freeman,
ever.
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him, hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
David Fletcher.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Into the box, Danny Freeman.
Danny.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Beat it out. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
So coming to the plate, Danny Freeman. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Get there, come on!
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 7-5. Ready now for L.A. Davey Grillon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2 here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. There's a look at what remains on the Angels bench, as we'll see if they want to make a move here. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Colorado slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Drew Steckenrider gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 17 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Tyler Carpenter, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
None of these pitches
coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Here's a swing and a long long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
44 more. I don't know. I probably can hit 44 more home runs in 24 games now. Shit.
Now at the plate, Danny Freeman.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Come on.
Carrying. And he makes a
Down.
nice catch on the track.
Down. Fuck.
All
Same
set for the
pitch,
start of the
same
inning.
location.
Standing in,
Yeah,
Donovan
result.
Casey.
The left fielder, number 31, Donovan Casey.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Jackson is there.
I got it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Walker Buehler.
This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Freeman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Here you go. See that last flag.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
We want tacos.
Hey, see them driving here?
And it's fouled away. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Let it fly right here.
And now the runner trying for third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Rockies move out in front now. A 3-2 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how it works, though.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Freeman is there, 1 away. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
He hits it high. He hits it deep.
It is out of here.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
I have a really big challenge ahead of me. This is September 2nd.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
I don't know if I can do it.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Carpenter earns his 5th winner of the year. Chris Devenski closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Pablo Lopez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Freeman.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
He hits it high. He hits it deep.
It is out of here. And this game is tied.
2-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored and ribbies. Runs scored and...
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the... Striding in, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
So it's a solo shot to dead center.
Damn,
and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Shit. .502.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
Into the box now, Donovan Casey. Go ahead run at first, nobody out.
Donovan Casey.
Drive to left. Dahl is there, and he has it for the out.
Hold it. No.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
6-4 the outcome today. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carlos Estevez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and
Oh. These Buehler and Price are the only ones I faced in that series. Damn. Okay. That's fine. I didn't know I'd be getting a day off on game 4 of the series. That's okay. It's a much needed day off anyways.
we are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Taijuan Walker gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Grisham to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Blackman on second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1 to David Dahl. The 2-1 pitch. Chopper to short.
Right here,
he has some trouble with it.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Now back, first baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Guess he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard.
Hey, your pitch right now.
The 0-1 offering.
Oh, that's pitched out.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Rockies leave them loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Okay.
Now batting, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
Hey, your pitch.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Torres waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit to short.
Nope.
On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Freeman.
First pitch on its way. Swung on
There
and
we go.
crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
There's no way in hell I'm going to be hitting 40 home runs.
Solo shot to
in the
right
amount of games that
center.
are
So
left.
he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming
No
rate.
way in hell
And it's
I'm
given
gonna
the
hit 40
Rockies a
home runs
4-2
with
lead.
less than 20 games left of the year.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room. And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies win for the 96th time, most in the division. Scott Oberg earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chris Devenski wraps it up for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Tarik Skubal, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Ready now, Danny Freeman watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. A dive and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now in the box, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Hey,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. Have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 3.
Swung out and belted. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Trevor Story steps in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most. Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
First offering on its way. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So it's a two-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
No, it's not.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. Trevor Story steps in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Big guy, one time. Here you go.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In his career, Story carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Go hard, go hard.
Running hard, he's digging for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
Back outside. Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. It's there. He got him. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Goodbye, home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. From the belt, the pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a...
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Tyler Beede gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department.
The left fielder,
and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding into the box, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. David Dahl to the... Here's Chris Bryant now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding forward now, Danny Freeman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't...
Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And the train just keeps rolling down the track. That's win number 100 on the season. And they've got as good a chance as anybody to win the whole thing. You better watch out for these guys.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rockies get their 100th victory of the season, best in the division. Not a surprise. John Gray earns win number 15 on the year. Tyler Beede pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chris Devenski earns the save out of the bullpen, number 38. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only 1 out.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 28, Danny Freeman.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. So a 3-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they move out in front 7-6.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that...
Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Rockies, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Ryan Brazier earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. Andrew Suarez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 10.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Rockies try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Derek Rodriguez will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Striding in once again, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Ramos has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Got a swing right there.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Come on, get down, slide, come on.
Run out. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. Into the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there.
Into the box now, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, no one better. Easy right here. Hot out.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung out and belted. Betts looking up. Goodbye, home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that
career
one.
grand slam.
They've taken a 2-run lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Rockies with a division best 102nd team win. Carlos Estevez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Chris Devenski records the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.